I've been dating my classmate, Kanae Toyama, for almost 3 months now. She's the daughter of the principal at my high school.
Hey, I want to check out bags from my favorite brand next.
Is money okay?
You're paying, right? That's what boyfriends do.
That's impossible. I'm just a high school student, you know.
You're always so stingy.
How could a high school student like me have that kind of money? Besides, you're...
What about me?
She's so selfish and arrogant. I wanted to say that, but me, Makoto Shizumura, a high school junior, kept it to myself. As the student council president, I'm a peacemaker who doesn't like to stir up trouble. But lately, I've been feeling like Kanae and I don't share the same values, and our relationship isn't exactly great. Hey, Kanae, when you confessed to me when we started dating, did you really like me? Or do you just see me as someone to carry your stuff, like an accessory? Are you with me just because I'm the student council president? For the status?
That's not true at all.
When Kanae confessed to me, I didn't have romantic feelings for her and thought about turning her down. But I didn't want to outright reject her since she had feelings for me, so I started dating her. Now, I'm thinking that might not have been the best decision. This is bad! We have to help him!
Wait, what about our date?
Someone just collapsed! We need to help them first!
Someone else will take care of it. Just leave it be.
We have to help!
Really? You're actually going?
I shook off Kanae's hand.
You're unbelievable! I made you my boyfriend because you always listen to me!
So that's how it is. Hearing Kanae's angry words behind me, I rushed to the old man. Are you okay? Do you have consciousness? This is bad. I immediately called an ambulance and followed the dispatcher's instructions to give first aid. But the next morning...
You'll have to leave the school.
What? What do you mean?
I heard from my daughter. You did something terrible to her.
Terrible? I was helping someone!
Even so, you hurt my daughter, didn't you?
Are you saying I should have prioritized our date over helping someone? And now you're talking about expelling me? Isn't that absurd?
My daughter is the most precious thing in the world to me. She was hurt, so it's unavoidable. I appreciate what you've done for the school as the student council president, so I'll just expel you as a favor. My way of showing gratitude.
How could I accept this as the end for trying to help someone? But I guess this is my punishment for dating Kanae half-heartedly. I decided to accept it and suppress my feelings. And so, I transferred to another high school. There, I met another interesting character.
Makoto, may I join you for lunch?
Oh, yeah, sure. She's Chifuyu Mikami, a model of grace and excellence in both academics and sports, the perfect traditional Japanese girl. Her grandfather's the principal of this school, and she comes from a prestigious family. Looks like I have a thing for people related to school principals. Chifuyu seems perfect at first glance, but...
Makoto, you're eating something quite unusual.
It's just melon bread.
Now that you mention it, it does resemble a melon. Does it contain melon? Where is it from?
No, there's no melon in it. It's just bread shaped like a melon.
I never knew such a dish existed. Who was the chef who made it?
It's not made by a chef. It's just factory-made bread. Your lunch is always such a feast, Chifuyu. It looks like New Year's Osachi cuisine in that box.
Embarrassingly, until you transferred here, I had no classmates to eat with. But recently, when I told our cook I'd be dining with you, they got excited and started making lots of dishes. As you know, my classmates keep their distance from me.
I think they just see you as out of their league, that's all.
Oh, Makoto, you have such a way with jokes. It's like flowers are blooming all around.
Flowers blooming? What do you mean?
Don't high school girls say grass growing when something funny happens? I tried to put my own spin on it. How did I do?
I think it's unique and cool.
Oh, how delightful. Thank you for the compliment.
Chifuyu is definitely a bit odd, but somehow her quirkiness is kind of soothing to me. She's out of touch with our everyday culture, making her actions a bit risky. I ended up taking care of her, and now we have lunch together every day.
Would it be okay to visit my home this weekend?
I found her shy and hesitant way of asking adorable. So, as friends, I decided to visit her house the following Sunday. I heard from my old classmates that Kanae has taken my vacant seat as student council president. President, about the bulletin board creation, how is it going?
Huh? Why should I do such menial work?
But it's part of the president's duties.
I don't care. You do it.
But I have other tasks to handle. Please, President. Also, we need to arrange meetings with each class for the cultural festival.
We don't need meetings. Just wing it on the day of the festival.
Without meetings, the festival will be hard to execute.
Hey, you know who my dad is, right? Want to get expelled too?
Sorry.
Good. Now go and do my work too. I became the student council president on a whim after being nominated by the principal, but it's not really fun.
The previous president was better.
What? What did you just say?
Nothing. I'll get back to work.
I'll seriously get you expelled, you know.
Kane's haughty behavior is definitely causing friction with others, and I heard its effects are spreading. Then, on Sunday, I visited the Mikami residence. I was led to a large room where a stern-looking elderly man, presumably Chifuyu's grandfather, suddenly hugged her.
Welcome back, my angel Chifuyu!
Yes, grandfather. We saw each other this morning.
You're just the cutest in the world today, too!
He doesn't seem strict at all. Wait, haven't I met him somewhere before?
Anyway, Grandpa, I brought Makoto with me.
Oh, that's right! Makoto, I'm Genichiro, Chifuyu's grandfather. I'm the principal of your high school. I've heard a lot about you from my granddaughter.
I'm Makoto Shizumura. I've also heard a lot about you from Chifuyu.
Oh, Chifuyu talks about me. What kind of stories? That her grandpa is dandy or a cool old man? Or that she wants to marry her grandpa? Anything like that?
Rather than that, Grandpa, you had something to talk to Makoto about today, didn't you?
Oh, that's right. Makoto, I've been looking for you.
Huh?
When I collapsed in the department store, it was your quick response that saved my life. You're my lifesaver. I really want to thank you for that.
That time. I'm just glad you're doing better now.
I never imagined that the young man from that time would be Chifuyu's classmate. It took me quite an effort to find you. By the way, I hear you're a transfer student. The time you transferred here coincides with when you helped me. Is there any chance there's a connection? It was a rather unusual time to transfer, wasn't it?
That's...
Did something happen?
Actually... I told Chifuyu's grandfather the whole story of why I transferred.
Oh, I see. To face such injustice at your age must have been tough.
No, it's all in the past now. Besides, I think I was partly at fault too.
Eh?
Oh, you're quite philosophical about it.
My words impressed Chifuyu's grandfather, and Chifuyu herself looked a bit frustrated and furrowed her brows. Thanks for inviting me today. I really had a great time.
I'm glad to hear that.
Your grandpa is a really nice guy.
Yes, he's my beloved grandfather.
Your grandpa really loves you, doesn't he? He looked so happy talking with you.
Even though I'm already in high school, he treats me like a kid. It's a bit embarrassing.
Hey, do you have something you want to say to me?
You're sharp, Makoto. This might be just a whim of mine. But I want you, Makoto, to take care of your own feelings.
What do you mean?
When I heard about why you transferred, I felt so bad. did such a wonderful thing by saving my grandfather's life. And then to be treated that way, it makes me so angry.
Chifuyu.
You, as the person directly involved, must feel even more upset. Yet you talk about it as if it's nothing. It's really hard for me to see.
Chifuyu, you're so kind.
That's not true. I just prioritized my feelings and shared my thoughts with you.
And that's what makes me happy. When I was unfairly expelled, maybe I should have been angrier. My nature is to put others first, and I often neglect my own feelings. Just realizing that and having you point it out, it makes me happy. The week after I found solace in Chifuyu's kindness, there was chaos in the student council at my old high school. President, we've received inquiries from parents questioning the student council's role in the school. They're probably mad because last week's cultural festival was canceled. There have been various mishaps in the student council. How should we respond? Also, there are many letters in the suggestion box asking for your resignation.
I get it, okay? Ugh. Why did this happen?
The reason seems clear.
Yes, it's because you guys aren't doing your job properly.
The one not doing their job is you, the president.
What? You're saying it's my fault?
Yes.
Don't joke with me. I'll get you expelled.
This is what happens when you misuse your parents' power.
I will never forgive you. Kanae Toyama from Class 2-3. The principal is calling for you. Please come to the principal's office immediately.
A few days after visiting Chifuyu's house, we got a lot closer and started spending time together after school. Chifuyu, about that cafe we talked about yesterday, do you want to go there now?
Hanging out with a classmate after school has always been something I've dreamed of. I'd love to go. But is it okay to go there in our uniforms? Should I go home and change into something more formal?
There's no dress code for the cafe, so our uniforms are fine. As usual, Chifuyu, unaware of the ways of the world, and I were about to leave the school together.
Makoto,
Kanae?
long time no see. Have you been well?
I've been okay, but why are you here?
Actually, I'm in trouble. Please, I need your help. Is this Makoto's ex-girlfriend?
I can listen to what you have to say.
What? Why?
To be honest, I wanted to turn her away right there, but that's just not in my nature.
The thing is, it's become public that I got you expelled. Now I'm getting bashed from all sides, and the school might lose its donations. Plus, because of this, my dad might have to resign as principal. So, Makoto, could you come back to our school?
Huh? You've been asked by the principal to persuade me, right?
Well, there's that. But I also realized something. I missed you, Makoto. I think I still like you. Can we start over?
Thanks, but I have no intention of returning to that school.
Isn't that a bit too convenient of a story?
Chifuyu?
What do you want? I'm Chifuyu Mikami, Makoto's friend. Mind your own business, friend. I'm his ex-girlfriend. Ex, as in the past, right? You easily discarded him before, and now you want him back just because it's convenient for you? That's incredibly selfish and unpleasant to me. I don't care what you think. I am Makoto's friend. What? Who do you think you are? I've decided you shouldn't be near Makoto. You're not suitable for him.
Kanae, stop it!
What? Why are you defending her?
Violence isn't the answer. Besides, you're wrong.
Even you, Makoto?
I'm not the convenient boyfriend who just goes along with Kanae's whims anymore. I have someone I like.
Makoto, I see.
So I won't let anyone trample over my feelings anymore. I won't pretend to like someone I don't. That's the deal.
You're the worst. I wouldn't want someone like you anyway.
Kanae left with those parting words. The storm had passed, but the real challenge for me was just beginning. Well...
So, Makoto, you have someone you like? I didn't realize it, even though I'm your friend.
Wait, you didn't get it?
Huh?
Well, I mean, I thought I hinted to my crush that I like them, but it seems like they haven't noticed at all.
Oh my, that's serious. You should tell them directly. So, who is it?
Chifuyu, it's you! I like you!
What?
I like you, Chifuyu. Not just as a friend, but as a woman.
This is so sudden. I'm a bit flustered.
I thought it was already obvious. So, what do you think?
Well, if it's me you want,
Does that mean...
you're being mean, Makoto. I like you too, Makoto.
Following Chifuyu's advice, I was honest with my feelings.